the Old Trafford. You join us for this match between the Manchester Originals and the Southern Brave. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest.
Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. The bowler stopped short there, maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. End of the over, 7 off it. The Brave are 7 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Walter, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Walter pulls out. Dead ball. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Over. The Brave, 14 for none.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Good shot, a beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Brave, 20 for none.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Nicely played.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Brave, 32 for none.
Oh, this is world-class stuff. They're seeing the ball like a watermelon at the moment. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, great shot. On the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Big over there. 24 runs from it. The Brave, 56 for none.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
Misses everything.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, the Brave are 57 for none. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
For the Manchester Originals.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Faruqi ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Brave, 73 for none. Hartley, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
And caught. That's just superb. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and the disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they've got out like that.
Please make him welcome.
Great shot. 11 runs out of there. The Brave are 84 for 1.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Wow, that's missed a lot. 2 runs coming from that over. The Brave are 86 for 1. Faruqi from the Stretford end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing, that could be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needs to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
Southern Brave are now on 3-1. We'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
This is a great wicket to take. Just looked to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Massive outside edge. Chance. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end.
Please give him a warm welcome.
No. Terrible shot. Drilled that one away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Pollard taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Great catch. First ball of the over too. Caught right on the boundary.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. First ball for the batter, coming in.
The Southern break.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 6 off it. The Brave, 107 for 5. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
New bowler into the attack.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, but it drops safely. 3 runs added in that over. The Brave, 110 for 5. Baker, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Massive outside edge. Cuts that off well in the infield. Baker ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Southern Brave are now on 16.
Walter from the Brian Statham end.
Next 5 balls.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point chasing that.
Edged, unplayable. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Braves, 126 for 5.
There's been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
And caught. That's just superb. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Going with pace now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged. End of the over. 3 off it. The Brave, 142 for 6.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Edge, but it drops safely. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Misses everything. And the innings comes to an end. The Originals will need 48 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Good shot, a beauty.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I do feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight to the fielder. Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. The Originals, 14 for none.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Brilliant diving stop. Beats the field with a great shot. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Great shot, through the gap. Nice shot, straight to gully. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Originals, 22 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
Vince, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. Great shot. There's a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Brilliant shot there.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. How will the bowler respond?
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Pinged off the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Showing that they mean business this innings, barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. What a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. The originals are 74 for none.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12+ runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Trouble. Doesn't beat the infield. smacks that away through the gap. Over, the originals are 78 for none. Overton, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
The new bowler into the attack.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. He's quick onto that in the infield. It's a very tidy over, but they still are searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg goal. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Hussain shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Now to
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Needs to be on target.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fist through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. 8 runs added in that over. The Originals are 100 for none. Mills, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the Brian Statham era.
The new bowler into the attack.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. .11 runs added there. The Originals, 111 for none. The new bowler is coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Super catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Number 4 for the Manchester Originals.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Trouble. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Originals, 121 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The batter brings up his half.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Goes over the top with that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The Manchester Originals are now on.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Hussein from the Brian Statham end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum, and it's gone many rows deep.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.